So what we're going to move to next is the manager mindset, okay? This thing where now we are an efficient manager. What does efficiency mean to you? When I say the word efficient, what does that mean?
Smooth and systemized.
Okay.
Getting the job done.
Getting job done. Like it. Smooth. Great word. Okay.
Consistency.
Pardon me? Consistent. What else?
Productive.
Okay. But it's productive like on a whole different level. Because again, this is a production mindset. And if you're coming to a worker, you're saying, I want you to be productive. How do they see the work getting done? All themselves. How does a team builder see the work getting done? With other people. Okay? How does the manager see the work getting done? Okay? What's that?
I said, you guys.
Yeah. Now, I'm going to be delegating work to other people without me being there. So, who said that? Who said systems? Yes. So it's all about systems now. Because if I don't put systems together, did my voice just crack? If I don't put systems together, then what I'm going to do, Ashley, is I'm going to delegate to people, and I'm going to look at them, do you understand? And they're going to go, oh yeah, I've got it. And I'm going to leave the room, and what are they going to do? They're going to go back to playing solitaire. They're going to go back to finding the easiest way. They're going to cut corners to make it easy for them. Because who am I delegating to? I'm delegating to workers. Okay? So I need to understand that. I'm not delegating to entrepreneurs. I'm delegating to grunt workers. I'm delegating, and again, I don't mean that disrespectfully, but that's where the worker level is. Tell me what to do and I'll do it. And if I can find an easier way to do it, I'll take it every single time because I'm in a worker mindset. So as a manager, you need to make sure that people are all doing it the same way all the time, consistently. There's never a change. Is that okay? Now again, there's a whole lot of folks that go, well, Clay, what about creativity? What about my own, being able to put my own expression in? No! Managers put things into systems. Now, in the system, you can allow for a certain amount of personal creativity, but be careful. If you have too much space in there, again, you'll come into 10 different workers. They will all be doing it differently because they all have their personal touch on it. The way I like to do this, and I'm just going, I'm not interested in the way you like to do it. When you own your own company, you can do it the way you like to do it. But we have found that doing it this way produces this result. If you don't do it this way, I don't know what's going to happen. And so I can't manage that. I can't manage personality. I can't manage your own personal expression. I can manage a system. Does that make sense? So before I delegate, I have to make sure that I have put it into a system. And this is where managers over and over and over who have a worker mindset screw up. They delegate, let's see, trap is to delegate work. Okay? As opposed to, what's a better way to do this? Rather than delegating work, what do I need to delegate? I've used the word a lot, it starts with an S. Delegate the system. Delegate the checklist. Here is how you do it. This is what I was talking about with the video a little bit earlier. Okay? I'm going to video this sucker so the next time somebody needs to know how to do it, I don't have to spend 2-3 hours showing them. I can delegate to them a system. Along with your video that you've just done comes worksheets. Step 1, step 2, step 3. As you're talking on the video, the first thing you do is this. And then you do this. And when you come to this line, this is what you put in. Now be careful, because it's very common to do this. And if you do this, it's going to take you here. So if you ever find yourself here, what you need to do is come back to this. And you talk very systematically so that all of that can be translated right over here into a worksheet. So now you've got the training for the training manual. You have the videos to go with the training manual. And now, boom, you've got this whole training system that you've put together for your employees. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So it's delegating systems with your kids, cleaning up the house, okay? It's not just go clean up your room. That's delegating work, okay? Which again, sometimes you have to do. But if you want to get consistent results, consistent positive results, then what we need to do is delegate a system, delegate a checklist. Once again, welcome to the Staires house, okay? We go in. When we were teaching Claire how to clean her room, we went in with her and cleaned her room with her. Showed her where things went. Showed her how to put things up. And then we took pictures. This is what your closet should look like. This is what your bed should look like. This is what your dresser should look like. This is what your room should look like. See what that looks like? See it? Yeah, I see it, I see it, I see it. And now, here's your checklist. Closet, shirts, shoes, all this kind of stuff. Dresser, boom, boom, boom. Again, you're probably thinking, oh my gosh, what's it like to live in that person's house? You know? Well, I tell you, it's nice. It's nice. Because it's not chaotic.
Yeah.
And when you've got a husband and wife that have a lot going on, it's nice not to have chaos. Again, we love to watch chaos and drama on TV. It's what keeps us tuning in every single week in a show. On Netflix, it's what gets us at 1 o'clock in the morning going, one more episode? Okay, let's do it. Because there's drama and it draws us into the next one. It's a great thing for entertainment, but it sucks for living. So what we want to do is take the drama out of living. Doesn't mean that we take the emotion out of it. We just take all of the drama out. So what I'm going to do, rather than delegate chores at home, I'm going to, number one, do it with them so they can see how it's done, and I'm going to talk to them. I'm not just going to go, come on, come on, come on. I'm going to go, look what I'm doing. Look at how I'm doing this. Notice how much time it's not taking us to do this because we are actually doing it, as opposed to sitting around griping and complaining and getting distracted. You know, we can actually get this, do it as fast as we can today. Let's see how quickly we can do it. We get a, we did that in 10 minutes. How long did you think we were going to go? Oh, I thought it was going to be an hour. But we stayed on task. We did. It only took us 10 minutes. You know? So now you have kind of this baseline of how long it takes to clean up a room. Then we take a picture of it. Then we put together a short checklist, stick it on a bulletin board in their room. So now when I say go clean your room, I'm delegating to them a system rather than just delegating the work to them. Again, huge for entrepreneurs. Huge for entrepreneurs. Got a guy just down in Tulsa Hills that owns a car place. Okay? His big issue is he hasn't put systems together. Does he do good work on cars? Yes. But it depends on who you get. Anybody been there before? Mm-hmm. You ever been to a person do your hair? Mm-hmm. It just depends on who you get. You know? And if you get the wrong person, you're screwed. You know? So, oh my gosh, we've got to make sure that we get the right person here. And you never really know who that right person would be. That is the value of a salon. It's the value of a card place. It's the value of any company that we go to, that we have consistent service, high quality service every single time we go. We get the smile, we get the same face, we get the encouragement, we get, oh yeah, we can do this. We get the same experience no matter where we go. Welcome to Chick-fil-A.
I was about to say, Chick-fil-A.
Yeah. Chick-fil-A has great systems.
They are very good at it.
All right, the next time you go there and go, how do they get all these great people? They don't. They have great systems that have been given to good trainers. Okay? And here's the key, all right? I know a guy that owns a couple of these in town. Here's the key. The people that are good workers, they fire them in the first 6 days. So you never see them. Because it's 2 weeks before a person that has been hired at Chick-fil-A, it's 2 weeks before they're even introduced to the public.
Really?
They're back in the back doing all kinds of stuff and getting fired before you ever see them.
Fired.
Now again, does that mean that all of the workers that he has, they're all perfect and everything? No. He's got issues as well. Okay? But those low-hanging, sucking consumers, they're fired immediately. This is the difference between Quick Trip, and a 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven people don't last the first 2 weeks. Why is that? Because they have systems that are put together. Here is how you do it. And those systems are in alignment with their culture. You've got over here Southwest Airlines. Okay? Southwest Airlines loves the creativity because their two primary core values, love and fun. And so with love and fun, they want to give their employees, their flight attendants, a lot of leeway to have fun with the customers. So someone's doing the whole spiel through a rap, or someone's doing it through a song, or they're saying jokes or things like that. They have a lot of space. Go to American and Delta, that will not happen. You will get the same speech every single time. Person standing in the center, there will be 3 people, one in the front, one in the middle, one in the back, everybody doing the same exact thing every single time. Okay? It's a system. Doesn't mean it's wrong. It's just a system they go with that lines up with their culture. Okay? So this is the efficient manager. Take a look at a few stats here on page 6. 52% of the American workforce unhappy at work. Only 59% of employees believe that most corporate executives are good leaders. Ooh. Half of the American workforce looks at the leaders going, you're not good. You're not a good leader. Why is that? This stuff that we're talking about. We just have leaders in positions that have the wrong mindset. Okay? Next of all, 80% of 30 to 44-year-olds find it very annoying to be micromanaged. Okay? Surprised it's 80%. Evidently there's some people out there, please micromanage me. I don't want to make a single decision. Tell me what to do all the time, every time.
Yeah.
There are some people like
Absolutely.
that.
I want you guys to underline that empower word. That is the word that's going to be the theme of our staff retreat. That just popped in today.
Cool, yeah. Yeah, very annoying when a manager doesn't trust or empower them. Doesn't trust or empower. And why do managers do that? Or why do they not trust and empower? I think the primary problem is because what they have done is they know that they have to delegate, so they delegate work. And then they leave the room and they come back, the work didn't get done. And now they're mad at their employees. They're frustrated at their employees. They have put their employees in a certain box, and the box that they have is these employees can't work. They don't work. So, because I'm a manager and I have a worker mentality, if my workforce isn't going to do the work, who is going to do the work? If I have a worker mentality, I'm going to do the work. So again, no wonder I'm hecked off with all my employees. I'm trying to delegate. I mean, you guys would not believe, well, you would believe. Almost every single manager that I work with, the word delegate comes up, and they always, I've heard that before. But you don't understand, I can't delegate to these people. Okay. Wait a minute. I, first of all, go, it's your problem, not theirs.
Yeah.
Okay? It's always going to be your problem. If we do eventually find out that you can't delegate that to that person, then what do I encourage them to do? Get rid of them. Get rid of them today. Get new people. But what is their response to me?
But there's some.
What's that?
But they're so.
Yeah, they're so nice. They've been around for a long time. If I get rid of them, it's going to take forever to train up another person. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, keep them. Oh, but they don't do the work. Okay, get rid of them. Oh, but they got, you're just in a lose-lose. And that's how they feel every single day. I'm in a lose-lose. Because they can't fire them, but they can't keep them. This is a manager that has been given the responsibilities of management, but their mindset is still back in here in a worker mindset, a worker role.